It is time to introduce to you the varsity scholars of Oakwood University.
Hi, my name is Greg Edward. I'm a senior nursing major and I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Hi, my name is Cecily Werfino. I'm a junior pre-law political science major and I'm from Orlando, Florida.
Hi, my name is Kenesha Bennett. I am a graduating senior general studies major from Huntsville, Alabama.
And those are the Oakwood ambassadors. And now, let's meet the varsity scholars from Florida A&M University.
Hello, my name is Trevion Albert. I'm a third-year engineering technology major from Milton, Florida.
Hi, I'm Kimberlyn Elliott, a fourth-year history major from Gainesville, Florida.
Hello, my name is Dominique Berry. I'm a fourth-year physics major from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
And as we begin this second game, let's give it up for the Rattlers. It's all yours, Manita.
All right, we're happy to feature these two fantastic teams, both former champions, in this next round in the Elite Eight. So, Cecily, I'd like to know, if you could, what is something you would invent to help make the world a better place?
I think I'd invent a peacemaker machine where you could input all of the issues and dilemmas and it could unbiasedly figure out the answer for both parties to not fight.
I like the emphasis on bias there. We just alleviate all that. Yeah. Okay, I like that. And Kimberlyn?
I would invent some sort of system to constantly renew and create fertile soil around the world because food production is a big problem.
Absolutely. Great answers, both of you. We could use a little bit of all of that. Okay, so Oakwood won the toss. That means, Cecily, you're going to be choosing first from these categories. Music icons, of course, The End is Near, U.S. Lit, and Before the White House.
Music icons, please.
Okay. Which godfather of soul saw his Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud become an anthem of the Black Power movement? Kimberlyn.
Brown.
Yes, James Brown, and here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Dylan, Hendrix, Morrison. Which lead singer of The Doors may be best known for Light My Fire?
Morrison.
Yes, Jim Morrison is right. Which guitarist co-founder of the Grateful Dead is remembered in a Ben and Jerry's cherry-flavored ice cream?
Garcia.
Jerry Garcia is right.
Icons.
Music icons. Flack, Holiday, Jackson. Which queen of gospel sang I've been buked and I've been scorned before MLK's I Have a Dream speech? Cecily.
Jackson.
Yes, Mahalia Jackson. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. First, individually, they were Pras Michelle, Wyclef Jean, and Lauryn Hill, and collectively they were called what?
The Fugees.
Yes, that's good for 10 points. Ironic and You Oughta Know were hits from the Jagged Little Pill album, of which multiple Grammy winner?
She just sang at the Grammys.
Team, your answer.
O'Connor.
Alanis Morissette is the answer there. Okay, Cecily, you get to choose now.
Before the White House, please.
Which only licensed bartender to become president was admitted to the bar, in the legal sense, in 1837 in Springfield, Illinois? Cecily.
Lincoln.
Yes, Abraham Lincoln, and here's your bonus. 2 assistant secretaries of the Navy became president. Who are these fifth cousins, each also a governor of New York?
Theodore Roosevelt and Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Yes, all 20 points. Good. Okay, Cecily?
Before the White House, please.
Before the White House. Which future Federalist president was the first U.S. minister to Britain? Kimberlyn.
Jefferson.
No, can you take it?
John Adams.
Yes, John Adams is right. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. The last U.S. minister to Britain to become president was also which only president from Pennsylvania? Team, your answer.
Hoover.
James Buchanan.
Okay.
Let's try the next one. Who was the only U.S. ambassador to the UN to become president, as well as the first CIA director to do so?
H.W. Bush.
Judge?
George.
No, you needed to say George if you're going to say it.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, that's okay. Let's try another one. Your choice.
Before the White House.
Lady Bird was the wife of which only senator from Texas to have become president? Kimberlyn.
Johnson.
Yes, Lyndon Johnson. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. A native of Yorba Linda, who was the only U.S. senator from California to have become president?
Nixon.
That's good, Richard Nixon. Next, a former haberdasher, who was the only senator from Missouri to have become president?
Truman.
Harry Truman. You got them all.
Lit.
Kimberlyn. The end is near. Oddly enough, which Hemingway story not set on land ends, the old man was dreaming about the lions? Cecily.
The Old Man and the Sea.
That's the one, and here is your bonus for 10 points apiece. Don't ever tell anybody anything. If you do, you start missing everybody, says Holden Caulfield at the close of what work?
Catcher in the Rye.
That's good for 10 points. It was a fine cry, loud and long, but it had no bottom and it had no top, just circles and circles of sorrow. Ends whose novel Sula?
Morrison.
Toni Morrison, yes. All right, Cecily, your choice.
Of course.
Of course. Springfield's Baltusrol Golf Club is the site of this July's PGA Championship in what Garden State? Kimberlyn.
New Jersey.
Yes, you got it. And here's your bonus. What country's Cascais course overlooks the Atlantic 30 minutes west of Lisbon?
Portugal.
Good for 10. The Diamante course offers sand dunes and Pacific panoramas in Cabo San Lucas in what country? Team, your answer?
Mexico.
Yes, Mexico is right.
Lit.
The end is near. Who knows but that on the lower frequencies I speak for you ends what 1952 Ralph Ellison social commentary? Kimberlyn.
Invisible Man.
That's the one. And here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Which author's 1853 story of a Wall Street scrivener ends, ah, Bartleby, ah, humanity? Your answer, team.
Miller.
Herman Melville. Let's try the next. I admit the deed. Tear up the planks. Here, here. It is the beating of his hideous heart. It's the last line of whose 1843 short story?
Poe.
Yes, Edgar Allan Poe. You got 10 there. Woo, this is a close game. FAMU won 10, Oakwood 90. Well done, yeah. That's what we like to see at this stage of the competition. All right, so we have Kanisha for Oakwood playing now, and Trevion, or Trey, as I called him in the yellow room for FAM. Trey, what is something you might invent to make this world a little bit better?
All right, so shoes are really expensive, right? So basically, I want to create a shoe that has interchangeable parts. So instead of buying a bunch of pairs of shoes, you can buy 2 or 3 and just switch out like the sole or the tongue or something.
Oh, I like the
that.
way you think. Yeah. I like it. Save some money. Okay, and how about you, Kanisha?
Everyone needs love, so I'd invent a hug machine that mimics the touch of human, because actually a lot of people do not feel loved, so why not get it from a machine?
Trying to get a little more positive human touch. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I like it. Well, Kanisha, your team is down just a little bit by 20 points, and you'll be choosing first. Inspirational quotations, future news, my U.S. hometown, and do you dig graves?
Inspirational quotations, please.
All right, let's get it. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, said which inventor who put a great deal of both into his light bulb? Kanisha.
Edison.
Yeah, you got it in there. Thomas Edison. Here's your bonus. Which basketball Hall of Famer said, enjoy every minute of life, never second guess life, in 2005's How to Be Like Mike?
Jordan.
Yes, Michael Jordan. True heroism is remarkably sober, very undramatic. Noted what first black male champion of Wimbledon?
Ash.
Arthur Ashe. You got them all. Kanisha.
Inspiration quotations.
Freedom is never given, it is won, is attributed to what founder of the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters? Kanisha.
Randolph.
Yes, A. Philip Randolph. Here's your bonus. Which minister and black presidential candidate inspired the 1988 Democratic Convention with his Keep Hope Alive speech?
Jackson.
Yes, Jesse Jackson is right. Chisholm, Smith, Waters. Service is the rent that you pay for room on this earth, noted which first black congresswoman?
Chisholm.
Shirley Chisholm is correct.
Inspirational quotations.
All right, inspirational quotations. The highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Encouraged which president in his November 5th, 1963 remarks? Trey.
Kennedy.
There you go, you got it. Here's your bonus. To travel hopefully is a better thing than to arrive, said which Scottish author of Kidnapped?
Stevenson.
Yes, Robert Louis Stevenson. Which transcendentalist poet and author of Nature noted, what is a weed? A plant whose virtues have yet to be discovered.
I'm not sure.
Emerson.
Yes, Ralph Waldo Emerson is the one.
Future news.
Future news. The two majority party candidates for president will have their first debate on the 26th of what month, just 6 weeks before the election? Trey.
September.
That is the one, yes. And here's your bonus. A weekend Black History and Pride Festival in Atlanta, held each May, is named for which civil rights leader assassinated in 1965?
Evers.
No, Malcolm X was the answer there.
Sorry.
In 2016, the 6th of June marks the beginning of what ninth month of the Islamic calendar? A 30-day period of dawn to dusk fasting.
Ramadan.
Yes, that's good for 10.
Future news.
Future news. What city wrestles with cleaning up the sewage and trash from its Guanabara Bay in time for the 2016 Summer Olympics? Trey.
Rio.
Yes, Rio de Janeiro. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. On July 4th, a NASA probe will enter orbit around what gas giant? Its first earthly visitor since space probe Galileo arrived in 1995.
Saturn.
Jupiter is the answer there. Let's try the next one. That orbiter is named for which character from Roman mythology, the wife of Jupiter?
No, it's not here. Why not? Because it's
Team, your answer?
what's her? What's her?
It was Juno.
Juno.
Juno. Okay, you're at 170 now.
Future news.
Close game. Future news. Here we go. On December 31st, 2016, the U.S. will miss its original deadline for getting its troops out of what country where they've been since 2001? Trey.
Afghanistan.
Yes, and here's your bonus. For 10 points apiece, what easternmost Caribbean nation will celebrate the 50th year of its independence from the UK on November 30th, 2016?
Easternmost Caribbean nation.
Your answer, team?
Jamaica.
No, Barbados. June 16th will be the 200th birthday of which fictional doctor who first appeared in Mary Shelley's Dream in June 1816?
Frankenstein.
Yes, that's the one. Okay, Trey.
Hometown.
My U.S. hometown. Bruno Mars was born in 1985 in what most southern U.S. state capital, some 2,500 miles southwest of Torrance, California? Kanisha.
Sacramento.
No, can you take a Trey? No answer. We're looking for Honolulu there.
Okay. Oh.
All right, Trey, you're still choosing?
Hometown.
My U.S. hometown. First Lady Michelle Obama was born in Calumet Park, a township within what largest city in Cook County? Kanisha.
Atlanta.
No. Travion. No, answer is Chicago. Yeah, that's where she's from.
I didn't know.
And that's the end of round 2.
I should have. I'm sorry.
All right, still a very close game. We've got Fam with 190, Oakwood with 150, and we've got some new players here too, Dominique and Greg. Dominique, I'm sure you've been thinking about this. So what would be your contribution to make this world a little bit better with an invention?
I'd invent a smart system of public lighting that turned off lights when there was nobody around that needed to see and turned them on when somebody walked near so that we could cut down on light pollution.
Okay, absolutely. Save some energy and resources. All right, Greg?
I create some kind of like small electricity devices that are able to be charged and basically utilized by the steam and the heat around them. So like if you have a cup or a mug, something like that, you can wrap a wrapper on the mug and use that electricity created by the heat to charge something like your phone or a computer or something nearby.
Sounds like you've been thinking about that for a while. I like it. All right, well, Greg, your team is down right now, so you'll be choosing from these categories: scientific advances, Greek mythology, 50 years ago, 1966, and African countries.
Greek mythology.
Greek mythology. The A team of Greek mythological characters includes which mortal who lent his name to the archetype of a handsome young man? Dominique.
Adonis.
Yes, and here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Among those fighting over Adonis were Persephone, queen of the underworld, and what A goddess of love?
Aphrodite.
Good for 10 there. One legend has Adonis killed by a boar sent by what A god of war?
Ares.
Yes, all 20 points.
Scientific advances.
Scientific advances. In 2016, gravity waves were finally observed as predicted by which German as part of his mass distorts both space and time theory? Greg.
Einstein.
Yes, you got in there, and here's your bonus. What four-letter acronym refers to the huge project that detected gravitational waves? Team, your answer?
Whole.
It's LIGO. Name either state that's home to a LIGO observatory. One near Hanford, the other near Livingston. Team, your answer?
Massachusetts.
Washington or Louisiana, so no points there. All right, Greg, your choice now?
Greek mythology.
Greek mythology. With snakes for hair and a gaze that turned onlookers to stone, who was the only mortal Gorgon? Greg.
Medusa.
Yes, and here is your bonus for 10 points apiece. First, Medusa was decapitated by which son of Zeus who gave her head to Athena?
Perseus.
Correct for 10. On wings of wax and feathers, who flew too close to the sun, plummeting to an oceanic death when the wax melted?
Icarus.
All 20.
Greek mythology.
Okay, Greek mythology. What sharp, pointed object was suspended above Damocles' head as a reminder of the ever-present danger faced by those in power? Greg?
Dagger.
No. Dominique?
Spear.
No. Sword is what we're looking for there. All right, Greg, your choice again.
Scientific advances.
Scientific advances. Graham, Maxwell, Ramsey. Which Scottish physicist united electrical and magnetic fields in a set of 4 equations in 1864? Dominique?
Maxwell.
Yes, James Clerk Maxwell. And here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. 3 studies in 2014 claimed to prove the existence of a fourth or sterile flavor of what particle? Italian for little neutral one.
Neutrino.
That's good for 10. 3 scientists shared a 2009 Nobel for adapting X-ray crystallography to map the structure of what are protein-making organelles?
Ribosomes.
All 20 points. And Dominique, is your choice now.
Scientific advances.
A green fluorescent protein from a jellyfish was modified in 2011 to produce what kind of coherent light commonly known by an acronym? Dominique?
Bioluminescence.
No, can you take a Greg?
Glow.
Laser.
Laser.
Was the answer there. Let's try another one. Dominique?
African countries.
Both a republic and a democratic republic share the name of what westward flowing river that runs between them? Dominique?
The Congo.
Yes, the Congo River. Here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. What 2 African countries have Africa or African in their names?
Central African Republic, South Africa.
That's right, all 20. Well done. Dominique?
African countries.
African countries. In 1964, Tanganyika was united with the islands of Zanzibar to form what country, also starting with T? Dominique?
Tunisia.
No, can you take a Greg?
Tanzania.
That is the one. And here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. The name of what French-speaking African country includes a product whose trade is now banned in much of the world? Team, your answer?
Senegal.
No, Ivory Coast. Okay. Let's try the next one. Next to Ivory Coast is what country once called the Gold Coast, whose Lake Volta is one of the world's largest man-made bodies of water?
Ghana.
That's good for 10 on the bonus. And that brings you up
50 years
to
ago,
210.
1966.
Okay, 50 years ago. With a pow, biff, bam, Adam West debuted in 1966 as which hero who'd later be played by Michael Keaton and Christian Bale? Dominique?
Batman.
Yes, here's your bonus for 10 points apiece. Atlanta welcomed the Braves in 1966, but what largest city in Wisconsin mourned their moving?
Milwaukee.
That's good for 10. Which Russian-American author published Fantastic Voyage in 1966, part of a body of work that would number around 500 books?
Asimov.
All 20 points, and that brings you up to 310. Yep. And Oakwood at 210. So Oakwood, you're behind by 100. You need just 4 answers to take the lead. That means you'll be choosing first from these categories. And I want to remind everyone behind me to play in your heads, not audibly. House Party, 20th Century Classics, 4-letter animals, and New Testament parables.
New Testament parables, please.
Okay. What word completes the titles of these parables in the King James Bible? The good blank.
Samaritan.
Yes. Grain of a
seed.
Yes. The pearl of great blank.
Value.
No. The wheat and the blank.
Pear.
Yes. The house upon the rock and upon the blank.
Sand.
Yes. The treasure hid in a blank.
Fish.
No. The laborers in the blank.
Field.
No. The sheep and the blank.
Goat.
Yes. The prodigal
Son.
blank. Yes. The 5 wise and the
virgins.
5. Yes. The pearl of great blank.
Worth.
No. The treasure hid in a blank. Remember, you can pass?
Pass.
No. The laborers in the blank.
I did say field. Garden.
No. The pearl of great blank.
Cost.
No. The treasure hid in a blank. Remember, you can pass?
Pass.
No. The laborers in the blank.
Field.
No. Synonyms for all of those. You got 7 out of 10, so good job there. That brings you up to 170. You got 175, up to 385. Good job. So the pearl of great, anybody? Price. You were saying like value and worth. The treasure hid in a blank.
Cave.
Now's the time for field. And the laborers in the vineyard. So close. Good job. That brings you to 385. And now it's FAMU's turn. You're down by 75. You need 3 to win. What's your choice?
We're going to take 4-letter animals.
4-letter animals. What animal spelled with 4 letters is? At SeaWorld, Shamu. Yes. A deer less than 1 year old.
Fawn.
Yes. The animal helped by Androcles.
Lion.
Yes. The Eurasian wild pig, yes. A marine pinniped.
Pass.
Pass. A genus of short-tailed wild cats.
Mace?
No. Also known as the mountain lion.
Puma?
Yes. A male koala, rabbit, or caribou.
Hare.
No. A wild goat with backward curving horns.
It's not a ram.
Remember, you can pass.
Pass.
Okay, no. A young possum or kangaroo.
Joey.
Yes. A marine pinniped.
Pinniped.
I don't know.
Pet is foot. I don't know.
Star.
No. A genus of short-tailed wild cats. Yes. Okay. A male koala, rabbit, or caribou.
Oh, a male rabbit. It's like it's or caribou.
Remember, you can pass.
Oh,
Buck?
Yes.
Well done.
A wild goat with backward curving horns.
not a ram. I don't know what this one is.
All right, that's okay. You don't need it. You got 200 points for the win. That means you're advancing on to the semifinals. But let's take a look at the two you missed, and let's get some audience participation here. A marine pinniped. Seal, yes. And a wild goat with backward curving horns. Ibex, yes. Congratulations. Well played, both teams.
Let's keep it up for that round of applause for these excellent past champions.